Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's y'all boy Dolo, man. I'm back at it, and I'm about to drop more consistent videos, man. I know I've been lacking a little bit, I've been working, but let's get straight to it, bro. We talking about doing what you love to do. If we look outside, bro, very few people love what they do when it actually comes to this life. And we're gonna talk about how to do what you love to do and how to figure it out and why people ain't doing what they love to do in this video. So first, let's start with how to find what you love to do. You got to find what you love to do, bro, because in this life, what is it called? Life. What do you do in life? You live. People aren't living, they're suffering. Every single day, people are waking up, bro, going through this life and suffering, bro. They're not living. They literally wake up pissed off, lay down, go to sleep, pissed off, and repeat again and again and again. And how is this bad? If it don't sound bad enough, it's bad as hell because every single day you're waiting until you in your deathbed to actually stop doing the stuff that you're doing. You don't like it. You don't want to be here. It's more of just getting through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you in a Call of Duty match and you know you done lost, but you just kind of got to thug it out or you're going to quit match. Of course, quit match is like suicide. We're like, some people going to do it. Most people ain't going to pull the trigger. But you have to figure out what you love to do in this world. And where they get y'all at is they get y'all so far away from yourselves in the media and all these different things in this world, comparison and just everything that takes you away from yourself. They put a lot of it out in your face so that you somewhat gravitate into that and lose an identity of yourself. So for instance, how could we put this in a way to show a lot in a little bit, in a few words? We could look at, for instance, black men in the US, a perfect example. They put all the superstars and the people that black men growing up in today's culture are looking up to have guns, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of women. What does that do to a young black man? He puts himself in a state of comparison. Oh, I ain't really got that much money. I gotta go figure it out. Whether he gotta sell drugs, go do a hit, whatever he gotta go do, he gotta do it. And so that takes him away from his identity simply from comparison. So many other women are looking online and looking at these beautiful women and thinking, oh, what about me? And then it takes so much light and so much of the essence and the substance that you have within you as an individual in your individuality and makes you throw it out the window because you see something else. And so that completely could wipe somebody's whole identity. I was once in that whole brainwash thing. I'm telling you, I have a lot of homies, a lot of friends where I'm from. They completely brainwashed and they won't ever probably get out of it because they don't know how deep they are. You know, before you can wake up, you have to remember and see that you was just asleep. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you gotta know what you love, bro. You gotta find yourself. It's important. But two, how do you get there? How to get to find what you do love is through a process of understanding yourself through a higher nature, a higher form of understanding of yourself. Most people don't understand themselves even to the smallest bit. They say they don't like something, they do it anyways. They say they don't like going outside, they do it anyways. And that overall builds a pattern of neglecting yourself. And neglecting yourself is neglecting the love towards yourself. And neglecting the love towards yourself is neglecting who you are. So that's why it's important to know, hey, I like to play video games sometimes. That's what's fun to me. You actually should do it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, hey, I actually like to go and do, I like to go parasailing. Whatever the hell you like to do, bro, just go do it. You know what I'm saying? We have to be in our individuality because that's what we were created to be. There's no way I'm going to be me trying to be like you or you going to be like me. There's no way. It's actually way harder to do that than you just being yourself and me being myself. So remember that. And we have to look at it like this. If you want to figure out anything you love, the first comes in knowledge of self. That's the first bit of information of what you love comes through the knowledge of yourself. Even food, think about it. Oh yeah, you taste a popsicle. Oh yeah, this popsicle tastes good. I love it. Boom. Now you know what you love one step further than you used to. But if you would never had that popsicle, you would have been finished, bro. You would have never known if you liked it or not until you have it. And if you really don't remember that you like popsicles, you might even go out your way and get to thinking that you like suckers. And the whole time you like popsicles way more, but simply because you've been hanging around a whole bunch of suckers, you don't remember that. So now let's look at all the people who doing their job. If we ask these people who say they so-called love their job, the people who love their job, they will say, yeah, I love my job. And then you ask them, why do they love their job? Because I enjoy what I'm doing at work. But if you wouldn't do it for the money, if you wouldn't do it if you got paid no money, would you still do it? They say no, you don't really love your job. If you know you love something, it's because when you know you love something, it's gonna be because you're doing it without getting paid, bro. Or you don't need to get paid to still do it. That's what I'm encouraging y'all to do through this video right here. I don't need y'all to go out here and figure it all out and come up one day with all what you love, but figure out what you love and be able to push at that point in your life as much as you can before you die, nigga. Because at the end of the day, your ass need to figure out what you love and might as well shit try to do that. Because if you don't end up hitting some darts and what you love, then you might be in this bitch suffering for a long time. To be honest, how many people are waking up every day doing something that they don't want? Even y'all behind this camera, a lot of y'all probably waking up doing something that you guys do not want to do every single day, bro. And that's not a way to live life, bro. You have to do something that you actually want to do or you actually are okay with doing. And it's not always going to be like that. But if you like to play the piano, bro, play the piano more. Because overall, if we look at the biggest people in this world, let's say Michael Jackson, a perfect example. He is one being that embraced his individuality, embraced what he loved, and boom, it paid him fortunes. He was abundant at birth simply because he did what he loved. So there's things that you love, and they might have got downplayed. It might have got felt like, oh, I might not be able to do that. That's not a real way to make money. That's what they want you to think, though. That's not what it is, though. You need to do what you love and push at that until you actually get an apple from it. You know, until you actually bear some fruit from it. Because if you don't ever push at that, then you out here working under another nigga mission and another nigga life. That's not the way to live, bro. Don't ever dumb yourself down or size yourself down to fit in the picture of something that you have been conformed to think makes sense. Or, yeah, that's true. I can't fly, so I guess I'll just walk. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, fly. Do what you can do. Do what you believe you can do. You got the view to see it for a reason. But that's why it's so important, bro, because everybody in this world, if we look at anybody overall around this world, they do what they can do to get money. That's simply what it is. How many times in all these religious texts do they talk about greed? Greed is something that eat all of these people up. In today's modern day human society, greed is killing people, bro. And it's because people don't do what they love no more. They do what they have to do to survive. So everybody's in survival mode. Everybody's stuck. They have been messed up. And look at your parents, look at the people around you. If they would have not have had to go and get money, do you think they would be doing what they are doing right now? They might actually go be a singer. They might actually go do shit with their hands, some shit like that, bro. But a lot of these people, they capping. They ain't doing what they love. They ain't even doing what they like to do. They doing what they think they had to do. And they had to do it because they didn't know enough about themselves. So, moral of the story, in this video, I hope what y'all could took out of it is do what you love and do what you can for yourself, because taking care of yourself will take care of yourself later. So take care of yourself now and you will reap the benefits of that later. And yeah, just know anything possible, anything is able to be done on this plane of existence. It just take the right mindset, the right perspective. But yeah, I'm getting more active with videos on here, stuff like that. But I'm out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Good shit. Let's go.